Great. I got a text from Chelsea who says that it stopped like while we were doing the plank stuff. And even on the replay, it stops there. So maybe we pick up around there.
Sure. Oh, weird. This still says it's having trouble streaming. This still says it's having trouble streaming to Facebook, like on every channel.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure what to do.
Is it still streaming to YouTube?
Yeah, I think it's still streaming from YouTube.
We could direct everyone to the YouTube link.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so let's see. It says that we're live on YouTube. So I guess we can just notify everyone to go to our page. I will pull the URL up.
Great. Oh no.
You know, honestly, the way things are going, I'm like, it would just be super helpful to just like skip all of my shit and then just do a little diagnosis. All right. So there is the YouTube link. Do you see it?
Where did you post it?
It just has a comment here in StreamYard.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Oh yeah, totally. I don't see it though.
Okay.
Weird. Oh, wait, comments. There we go.
Here, I'll send it to you in a private chat as well.
Okay.
On StreamYard so that you can just copy and paste.
I think I can copy it here.
Sweet.
Let me pull it up to make sure that I did it right.
And I'm going to post something on each of our videos. Technology hates us today, so we're...
Because there's one person watching, I just realized it's probably me. Let's see. So I'm gonna go, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do think that it might be me who's watching.
I think it's me and you.
Good. Okay. Well, this would be a good experiment to see whether people actually use YouTube for this.
Yeah.
Or whether this is just something that they stumble upon in their newsfeed.
Right, because I haven't YouTube really much.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just posting a comment on the places I shared.
Yes.
And then I'm ready to go.
Awesome.
Sorry, everybody, if you're watching. We're gonna get this figured out.
You know what? I'm just on your pages. I'm just on your shares now, so I'll just do it.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. So you shared to your own page and to Arte Violenta, right?
Yes.
Cool. I will probably just like delete this entire video after this is over, but it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We I guess we'll just wait and see if people end up joining us.
Yeah. Well, I know, I'm pretty sure Chelsea will. She's pretty great.
Awesome.
I just smelled my armpit and it 100% caught it on the camera. I was like, is that me that smells?
Well, how was it? That's the real...
Not me. So I guess that's the win?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I'm going to post something at the bottom of this video just so that people know to go to our YouTube.
Okay.
If there is any intelligent life out there, please meet us on YouTube. There. Okay. Ooh, we have a few. Hi, folks.
Hi, everybody.
Thanks for following us into the dark recesses of YouTube and also our basements. We don't know what happened. This is the first time anything like this has ever happened. So hopefully it's just a fluke. It's a technology fluke, but we're happy to have you, and we're happy to be sharing this time with you. Back to Moulinaise, I guess.
Listen, we're just so powerful.
We're so powerful. Too powerful for this Wi-Fi.
Too powerful for this Wi-Fi. Really quick thank you, Chelsea, for reaching out via text to let us know what the hell was going on. So I'm going to start. I think, according to Chelsea, we ended up mid-planks. So I hope you finished your planks. I did. Do some Moulinaise. So as I was describing before, you'll need your sword for this. I'm going to describe this with this foam thing because it's shorter than my sword, and then I'm going to grab my sword. A Moulinaise, oh, can you see my face if I go under the light? So a Moulinaise is the idea of dipping your sword next to your body, yeah, or above or below your body, yeah, next to or in front or behind, right? I'm blanking on the actual glossary definition at this second, so if somebody can remember it, wants to put it in the comments, bonus points. The way that I like to describe it is if you imagine that you're in a toaster, and toasters have these slots, right? And if you go too far out of your toaster slot, you're going to get electrocuted and you're going to die. So you want to keep your sword within your toaster, yeah? So I'm not coming out like this on big angles. I'm not cutting crazy lines in the air. I'm going directly next to myself and then next to myself. Something that could help if you're having trouble with this is stand next to a wall, like pretty close to a wall, and do your Moulinaise here. Don't touch yourself or the wall. Yeah? So we're going to do some side Moulinaise on the side of our body. We're going to do them for a minute. We're going to do, I planned this for outside, so we'll see how much space I have. I'm going to do it on my knees because the ceiling is pretty low. For the first part of the minute, I'm trying to stay off into this light, we'll do big arms. Big arms. So we're gonna move from the elbow, not from the shoulder, but from the elbow. Moulinaise, Moulinaise, Moulinaise. And then at the halfway mark, I'll say we'll switch to our wrist. And then just like we did the circles, just really small yesterday, same thing. We're just gonna move with our wrist, which means our arms wanna stay really straight. Yes? And then we'll switch to the other hand. Make sense? Great. I'm going to back. Can you see me okay? I'm going to back up a bit for this.
I think so,
if you have to put it on your knees because you're trapped in a basement, then maybe have something padding under your knees because we'll be there for a couple minutes. So I'm going to set the timer. Let's see. I wish we could use music, but everybody's got to be a dick about it.
Womp, womp.
Womp, womp. All right, grab your sword. And here we go. Big circles. Using your elbow. Try to keep them nice and close to you. If you need to stand by a wall, stand by the wall. Every time you come forward with this Moulinaise, think about reaching towards the camera. Towards the camera. Towards the camera. Like I'm going to stab the camera every time I do this.
Nice.
Great, and just wrists now. Just wrists.
Ooh, 30 seconds already.
I know, we're gonna do this again. Just wrists. This exercise, I think, is gonna build on itself. So there'll be more of these coming at you shortly. And wrist. And still point at the camera. Point the camera. 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 10 seconds. I'm feeling the wrists.
Yeah, definitely.
And relax.
Nice.
Nice. We'll take a minute. Stop, timer. Stop. We'll take a second. Shake it out. Technology, Jesus. Oh, I think I cursed twice today. All right.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to hit the ceiling. 1, 2.
I was actually really good. I was going to say the SHIT word earlier, and I said crap, which I don't think that's a curse word. Anyone who does,
you ask.
So.
All right. Same exercise. We're going to switch hands. So if you were working on your right, oh, I feel this right here, which is nice. If you're working on your right, now we're going to work on our left, and vice versa. All right, get ready. So working with our elbows first, and go. So again, point towards the camera every time that sword comes around. Keep it in your toaster.
Our toaster.
It's hard when I'm doing it like on my knees to keep it from hitting the floor.
It's difficult with an umbrella. Everything is working much less efficiently than it actually would be. But like I said, so that like once I get my hands on a sword again, then we'll be okay. We'll be like much better off.
Right. Just wrists. You're like Mary Poppins with your umbrella.
Hell yeah. Oh shit.
And 10 more seconds. Check your back. Make sure you're in good alignment. We talked a lot about that yesterday. 3, 2, 1. Relax.
Whew. All right.
Nice. Shake them out.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
I was going to do it again, but since we had a whole kerfuffle with time, we'll just save it, and I'm going to add on to that for tomorrow. What day is it?
It's Friday.
Yeah, I'm going to add on to it over the weekend and come back at you with some more variations and make it longer on Monday.
Yes, so that hopefully our technology is actually working next time. Yay!
Technology.
You know, I'm actually super surprised that nothing like this has ever happened considering we've been doing this. This is both of our first times using this platform. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I think we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, awesome. So I'm going to balance this out with a little bit of legs. And then, Jax, did you have anything you want to do after that? Or
I could. I could, or we'll see how time goes.
Yeah. Let's just So this is just gonna be legs, and we're just gonna do it for a minute. So we're going to do I think that we've done this before actually. So we're just gonna do mine and Jax's favorite, jump squats. So if we start in our fighting stance that we've talked about before, Jax, where one foot is facing your opponent, the other foot is like slightly behind you and isn't in line, it is like a little bit further out and is facing whatever length of hip flexibility you have, then we're just going to do 1 squat, 2 squats, and reverse. Hop up to reverse. And so we're just gonna do that for a solid minute. And here, I think that the most important things to think about are, first of all, just making sure that your knees track so that you're not hurting yourself. I'm using my hands to offset, so like when I come up for my jump, then it's propelling me up just so I can get more height. And the other things are, if you need a modification, then just squat a little less deeply and then just quickly switch your feet. So get a little bit of footwork in there for you.
I love that.
So I'm going to start a timer again so that you believe in me. And we're just going to do this for a minute. And
a minute seems so long.
A minute does seem so long. But I'm also going to say, too, that at the 30-second mark, I'm just going to encourage you. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit, and I'm going to encourage you to jump a little higher. So here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat, 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 and switch. And switch.
So it's 2 squats and then a squat and a jump?
Yes. That is correct. So every third.
And when you jump, do you land in a squat?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I guess I am. And we're gonna pick up the pace a little bit. Here we go. Squat, 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 and switch. Squat, squat, and switch. More height. Squat, squat, and switch. Squat, squat, and switch. Squat, squat, and switch. Squat, squat. One more. 2, as high as you can, and switch. Good.
Noise.
What'd you say?
I said noise.
I thought you said noi. Like, I was confused. Oh, all right, cool. Do you want to moulinet one more time, or do you want to go straight into posture?
Yeah, let's moulinet one more time because it'll just take 2 minutes, and it'll give us a little bit more practice for when I'm out of breath for when we add more to Mondays. So I think that's a good idea. So same exercise, same moulinet exercise, 2 more times. Well, 1 more time, both arms. 2 minutes total. So I'm out of breath. I was getting in shape. All right, get ready, and timer is on. So with the elbows, try to keep these swords as close to your body as you can. Stay in your toasters.
So Jack, should we be trying to keep our shoulders as still as we can?
Yeah, keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. And I'm bending my elbow for the moulinet, but then I'm straightening it again. Look to the side. Straightening it again. Oh. Yeah, I should have done that at the beginning so you can see the thing. Up and just wrists. So now my arm stays nice and straight, my shoulder stays relaxed.
So, Jackson, what scenarios would we ever do this on stage?
So this is great to move into a cut. If I'm going to cut somebody straight down their head, bam. Right? If I want to build momentum or speed or power, moulinets are great. They also look flashy and fun, and we're done. They look super flashy and fun, so for a theatrical standpoint, the moulinets are great because you can do like a million moulinets before you attack. And it doesn't always really necessarily martially accomplish anything, but they look awesome. All right, we're gonna do the other arm.
Awesome.
Get ready. I think I'm like, it's really warm down here. Whew.
Oh yeah.
Sweating. Nice. All right, get ready. Clock is on. Elbows.
You know, all those answers were good, but none of them were the answer I'm looking for.
Oh, damn it.
Star Wars.
I don't do Star Wars. But they
really?
Yeah. It's not the science fiction is
literally
all you're breaking up, but I know
all they freaking do.
I can't understand what you're saying, but I know that it's not happy saying. And this.
I was saying that all Star Wars does is moulinet.
It's true. It is all they do. It's like 90% of their choreography. It's great.
Yeah, the like
flashy. And if you're gonna move lights around, move them around in big circles. It'll look awesome. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Nice. Beautiful. And the moulinets.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Good job, folks. Okay, so for the last 10 minutes that we have with you, we are going to basically do what we did last week, which is a posture diagnosis. The reason that we do this every week is because we're not like quite, since this is such a strange time to be a human, much less be an artist. I know for me, at least, I carry myself way differently right now than I do in life as it normally is, partially because I'm not around anyone for the most part. So like things just kind of slouch and I'm not really mindful of the way that I'm holding myself. And partially probably because like things that I'm feeling inside are manifesting into my body and vice versa. So as we've said before, this is definitely more so physical mindfulness than something necessarily like yoga. Neither of us are like specifically yogis. And if you want that, there are a million people in your newsfeed who I'm sure can give you a yoga workout because you are probably an artist. But we are professionals at listening to our bodies and being mindful of them, and just basically gathering that data so that you can decide what you want to do about that. So yeah. Jax, did you want to lead us in the little in your thing? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the check.
Yeah, that's probably a good way to start.
Yeah. So get comfortable. You can stand. You can lie down. You can sit. I'm going to sit so that you can see me.
I'm going to lie down so I can demonstrate Shavasana.
Great. We're going to get comfortable. We're just going to live here for a minute or two. And what we're going to do is we're going to run a quick check on our bodies and on our feelings, because we need to be checking in on our feelings as well as we're doing this work. So I invite you to get comfortable, find a place where you can just be and relax for a couple minutes. Don't think about anything other than just relaxing and breathing. I invite you to close your eyes if you want to close your eyes. And just breathe. I'm going to keep my eyes open because I need to keep an eye on the time. But everyone just breathe. And what you're going to do is you're going to focus on your breathing, and we're just going to notice some things. We're going to practice non-judgment, which means we're just going to notice things that come up, and we're not going to judge them. So we'll start with our breath. Notice, where is your breath living right now? Is it high up in your chest? Is it low in your stomach? Is it in your back? Don't try to move it. Don't try to change it. Just notice it. And then we're going to bring our awareness to our heads. How does your head feeling? Is it nice and relaxed? Is it tense? Just notice. And down to our necks and our throats. Down through our shoulders and our chests. Down through our stomachs. Notice if there's any tension. If there is, just let it be. I see you. Down through our lower bodies, our hips, our legs, and down through our feet. And now take your awareness back to your breathing. Has it changed? Has it moved? Just notice. And turn your awareness to your feelings. How are you feeling emotionally? Check in with yourself. Give yourself some space to feel. Don't try to change it. Don't judge it. Anything you're feeling right now is totally okay. There's a lot going on. The best thing we can do for ourselves is to accept where we are and how we are. It's okay to have any reaction. And bring our awareness back to our breath. And just notice if your breath has moved anywhere. Your body will tell you if there is anything you need to pay attention to. So if your breath is living in one specific area, maybe give that part of your body a little more attention today. And we're going to take a deep breath, and our arms are going to stretch up over our heads. On a big breath in, clasp our palms together and bring it down. On an exhale. And relax our arms down. If your eyes are closed, I invite you to open them. If you're lying down, I invite you to roll to your side before sitting up slowly. Thank you. And Alex, back to you.
Thank you. I would like to encourage us. I have a degree in classical voice, and so I think I would really just love to kind of start with the breath and just stay there for a little bit before moving into the rest of our bodies. So if you can just take the energy with which you were breathing, either when you were on the floor or standing wherever it was just a minute ago. I encourage you just to get back to that breath. Find whatever rhythm works for you. I'm not going to try to regulate you when we inhale or when we exhale. And whatever pace you're breathing at right now, I encourage you just to take it 2 clicks slower. See what that does to you. For me, slowing down my breath means that I feel more tension on my back as my back expands to hold my lungs that are expanding. So just notice whatever that is. As a singer, one of the very first things that we learn is to think about our breath. Think about our bodies breathing almost like a hot air balloon. So when you take in a breath, your abs and your diaphragm deplete so that there's more room for your lungs to expand. So as they deplete, think about that as like a hot air balloon lifting off. The basket of a hot air balloon will kind of sag when it first lifts off. Think of that as your abs. So just think about that for a little while. We're working our way up the hot air balloon. So I'm seeing that image of the basket sagging. And that's what's going on inside my body right now. I would also encourage you to think about one of the other things that just kind of releases deeper into your body being your throat. I think that there's a tendency to lift our throats when we inhale because we're thinking about the next thing we're going to say, or because we're feeling anxious about how it's going to be received, anything like that. So I'd encourage you just to allow your throat to just relax downward with the same propulsion in the rest of your body. For me, that means I feel a cavernous space open up right here. So just see what this does to your body if you let your throat release downward. And this means that your inhale is going to be it's going to be quiet. I shouldn't be able to hear you breathe. You shouldn't be able to, the person next to you shouldn't be able to hear you inhale. Again, that image of the hot air balloon sagging. And if you can, just take it back 2 more clicks. Take the pace of your breathing back 2 more clicks. This probably means that you're inhaling for longer and you're inhaling more widely and more deeply. And now our favorite part of the hot air balloon, which is the balloon itself. So the things that are going to be expanding, the things that are going to be lifting up, are the things like, if any of you know what your soft palate is, it's the part of your, I'm not going to touch my mouth because that's kind of gross right now, a la coronavirus, but it's the part that's like, it's the hard part that you can feel with your tongue inside your mouth. So go ahead and find it. It's towards the back of the roof of your mouth. And you're going to think of that part expanding. So there's like fleshiness that's on top of your bone up there, and we're just going to encourage that press against the bone like a hot air balloon. So it could be the sensation of a yawn. Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. As you do this, the correct response, what your body naturally does is it yawns because you're creating space. And now what I'm going to leave you with, because we're almost at time, is as you think about that implosion, if you will, don't let all of this rise with it. We're going down and up, just like a hot air balloon. So that's what our breath does. Exactly. So I would encourage you just to take this throughout your day. Just be mindful of your breathing and try to take that same spirit of breath with you throughout the day. I truly believe that even though we didn't necessarily focus on our bodies, the breath is really the core of everything. And if you want to take this discussion any further, we have life coaching today with Raven in 15 minutes. So we're doing life coaching. It's pay what you can. So please join us in 15 minutes, and we'll see you there. Thank you so much. As always, please let us know if you want to see anything in particular next week. We'll be back with better technology. So we look forward to seeing you. Anything to add, Jax?
No, I love you all. Thank you all so much. Thanks for bearing with us today.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.